Alright, sorry about that there. We've lost the stream. And it seems as though we are back. Everything's back. You guys haven't missed anything just yet. Few guys improving here. Kadeem Mohammed is almost 2/10 up here now. Is what he needs, as a matter of fact, to get on a pole position. He needs to keep it, and he needs to improve it now. It's 2/10, 205 to be exact. 0.205 is what he needs. He's up now, 270, 250, 230. He's lost a bit there, but he's still got it to claim pole position now. Kadeem Mohammed, he's lost a bit here that he needs. And also Peter Arundel is improving, so he's not going to get pole position with this one here, Kadeem Mohammed, but he is going to decrease the deficit now. Peter Arendel's made a mistake, so he's lost some time to it now. Kurt Moss also improving, but not enough to get him out of that position that he's currently in. Taking a look down the field, we've got 4 minutes left here now. Let's take it back to Kadeem Mohammed, who's managing to improve here as he's going around the lap once more. He needs to find 0.08 of a second, 0.083. He's currently seeing upwards of 0.050, and he needs to keep this now. He's lost a bit there, but maybe he's trying a different line to get a great exit out here. Does he get it done? I'll let you know. No, he cannot get that done. That whatever he tried there isn't working, and now Peter Arundel goes green again here. Else is improving? Kurt Moss. Kurt Moss comes across the line, doesn't improve out of the 4th position, but he does improve his time. Tavar Clark also seeing improvements around here. Cale Vadenroper sees 3/10 to his name as improvement. Please guys, go ahead and like the stream, get this one, get the algorithm going for this one, get this one shown over the other. We had to that stream, we lost contact with that stream for some reason. Cale Vadenroper now seeing a 5/10 improvement here now. Oh, goes off the track just a bit. Will lose some time there now, Cale. And unfortunately, he cannot get out of that 11th spot. Kadeem Mohammed begins yet another one here. Still needs to find that 0.083. Peter Arundel, meanwhile, is on a dead lap. Not much improvement going around. Do see Jaden Harrison a bit green for a moment, and he's lost it. Michael Charles is seeing 0.2 improvement to his 38,200. 0.2 up now, Kadeem Mohammed. He's got that line right. And he's on now for pole position. John Green improving his lap by 0.6 now. He's down 0.958 of a second to the top runner. Oh, Peter Arundel also improving around the same that Kadeem Mohammed is. It's a fight for pole now, ladies and gentlemen. Kadeem Mohammed now comes across the line. He will take pole, but just provisionally, as Peter Arundel is now improving as well. Very, very smooth. Here's the Trinidadian. And he's lost that time he's gained. Trying to go back into the green here. Peter Arundel. He exits and he's up. He needs to find 0.155 and he's not currently seeing that. He's seeing 0.090. He could have it here. He could have it here. He's improving through this sector. Oh, he's lost so much by going off track right there. He's still green, however, but it's not enough to take pole position back away from Kadeem Mohammed. No, Peter Arundel, with just 10 seconds left, goes into pit lane. He cannot get it done. Angry almost with himself. Goes back into pit lane. Beautiful livery here from Kimani Eastman. He's also improving on his 138, 207. He's up by a tenth and a half. He's lost that time there. Michael Charles in the meanwhile is actually improving ahead of him. Currently 14th against Kimani's 15th. And yep, seems as though Kimani's given up on that one. Michael Charles though, that beautifully sounding Porsche that we were hearing while listening to Kimani, while looking at Kimani rather, comes across the line. He's the only one improving on this in this lap. Majority of the guys are back in pit lane or are not improving here. So we'll stay with Michael Charles now. Mikel comes across the line and he goes 11th fastest there, Mikel. And that will be it for qualifying. There we have it. The time is on the screen. Kadeem Mohammed with a 1:35.912, a blistering lap. Peter Arundel was not that far off. He was improving around the lap and only saw a 0.155 deficit to Kadeem Mohammed. Declan Daniel, pretty superb here in the last two races. As a matter of fact, he won the last two races. Cannot get that McLaren onto him here at Zandvoort. John Green managing one fast lap there to put him up on the second row. Kurt Moss goes on the third row with that time. Ian Lance as well, a very fast one out here, stays on the third row. The fourth row sees Daniel Williams leading into the turn on the inside line into turn one, followed by Tavar Clark. Andrew Marson, who doesn't have the pace here in that Ferrari as against the last three races. And then we have Marlon Young making it into
qualifying about to finish. It's got to finish now, so about to change over the race.
Oh, okay. Can I get back here?
Try again.
You need to try when the session goes live again.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, try and come in now.
Yeah, man, I got him. Thanks.
Great. All right, here we go. 45 minutes about to get on the way here at Zandvoort. True thing about the track there, Peter, probably it's because after the noon son. Alright, we're about to go live here. You see the counter going down there. Session is about to begin. Just want to say thank you guys once more for joining us this evening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get it going. Alright guys, good luck, have fun. Tight turn 1, please be careful. Engines are on, ladies and gentlemen. They do have control over that, and at the 30-second mark on the countdown is when they're able to engage that. That's why you weren't hearing those engines before, but now you do, as we are in the helicam here. We're gonna start a review from down around mid-pack or so, but we do want to keep abreast with what's going to happen here with the start in terms of the front runners. Kadim Mohammed leads them into turn 1 and that very preferred inside line. He's not gonna have as much grip as he'd like.
Is my beautiful livery visible?
Unfortunately not. Not sure why he needed to do it to that. Can we keep comms clear now, guys? Good luck, have fun.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. As soon as they get across the line, they will see the green light.
Green light.
There we go. They're off now. Having a great start. It's Kadim Mohammed on the inside line. But also looking back, Declan Daniel as well as John Green fighting it out. John Green taking a long side around, but he gets clipped there. Declan Daniel having a look back. Kadim's out of here. And now John is fighting Peter Arundel. He touches him. Goes off track there, Peter. And he pulls over and is waiting now for Peter to get going again. Peter cannot get going again so soon. And that's a huge incident down the back of the field now. They do get going again though, and it's been discussed. We're not going to be calling the full course yellow as we did in previous past, simply because some guys don't like it. So we get going now. Kadim Mohammed with a great lead. Peter Arundel's losing much more positions here, as he might have damage. All the way back to 9th now, Peter, after doing so well in the qualifying session. And we've got many more fights going on down the line. Daniel Williams here catching up to Tazio Bent now. Further back up the field, it seems as though John Green is also gaining on someone here. It is Jaden Harrison who's ahead of him in the all-black BMW M4 now. As they come across the line once more, Peter Arundel very, very close to his countryman, Andrew Morrison. And why did we look away? It seems as though John Green has collided now with Jaden Harrison. That's the second car he's managed to take out here. He's now almost at the back of the field. And if we look forward, it's a group of cars here fighting it out from 16th position all the way to Anjoni Ambersley in 12th. The leader of this though is Tazio Bent. And I do want to look ahead now. Kurt Moss seems to be gaining time on Declan Daniel. But look, Ambersley, Kelvin Aropa, Julian Narcisse, and Marlon Young, as well as Jaden Harrison, who's going to make a move now against Young. Almost for the time being, saw that 15th position. Jaden Harrison. On the inside. Oh, he's going to run that really deep. Yes, he has there, Marlon Young. Comes back on track. That seems quite dangerous there from Marlon Young. But he did lose the position. Let's look ahead at that fight with Kurt Moss here against Declan Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Lance all the way up into second position now. Need I remind you of the points? Maybe I should. So far, the driver's standings are Declan Daniel, 79 points. Kadeem Mohammed, 73 points. Ian Lance, 68 points. Those are your top three. And so far, we've got Kadeem Mohammed, Ian Lance, and Declan Daniel there to speak of. Looking back, this is a line here. Daniel Williams, Peter Andal, Andrew Marson, and Javon Parry in this one. Oh, Andrew Marson having a look now. And while he's doing so, Peter will have a look as well. Peter on the inside line. Can he get it done, Peter? He's on the shortest line of the track, but it's going to be a long sprint down to the next set of turns. And so far, it's Andrew Marson that retains the lead over Peter Arundel. But now Daniel Williams getting racy. Up and under from Daniel. He's trying to get the run here on Peter Arundel, but he cannot get it done just yet. On the inside line, what just happened there? The Porsche is through on the McLaren now. Daniel Williams up to 9th. I still want to say that Peter might have damage to that car. He's now coming under pressure from Kimani Eastman, who's submitted his custom livery here, and it looks very, very Japanese, I should say. Very nice from the youngster from Jamaica. Ooh, someone's dug up some dust there. Now, is it Javon Parry? It might be. He's losing the rear end there. And now Peter Arundel is going to have a look-see. Javon has lost 2 positions in that one. And while we're looking at that, Daniel Williams gaining on Andrew Marson at the moment. The Guyana sprinter is on a sprint here in this Porsche. Have a look back. Eastman not letting go of this fight. 3 McLarens in a row. Also behind them, we've got some more action going on. John Green also trying to claim back some positions here. Cale Vader Roper catching up to Anjoni. But let's not look away from this very much important fight here. Peter Arundel trying to get past Parry and Daniel Williams as well. Trying to get past Marson. Kurt Moss hasn't been able to make that move against Declan Daniel. Oh, do you see it? Yes, there it is. He cannot get the footing on that McLaren, and so he's going to lose that position, Parry, to Peter Arundel, but he comes out very much faster than Peter right here. And now Peter has stepped aside, and he might have a damaged wing, Peter. So he's not wanting to give any more slipstream to anyone behind him. Kimani Eastman now up in this one, and Joni Ambersley as well as Tazio Bent as well, all involved here. Daniel Williams still cannot get that move done. Look at this line that is being formed here now. This goes all the way back to 17th, ladies and gentlemen. Jaden Harrison at the back of this queue, gaining time on Cale Vaden Roper. He's the closest out of everyone else at the moment. 0.2 seconds separates him from that spot, and he goes on the inside. What a move from the Jamaican. Can he hold on though? Cale Vaden Roper is going to have the inside line, but he cuts him off there. Jaden Harrison holds on to that one. Brilliant stuff there from the Jamaican. Ambersley now even closer to Bent. Ambersley not wanting to get into the rear end of that M4. Daniel Williams now pressuring Marson down the front straight, ladies and gentlemen. Marson doesn't know which way to go. Oh no! I would say that he got into the dirty air there, and that might have thrown him off, but he also managed to dip one. Oh, look at the line behind them. Peter Arundel has gotten away from this pack now as well, but oh, Tasio making a move there. No, it's actually Jaden Harrison making a move, and Tasio's gonna watch himself. He's lost so many positions there now. Oh, and the inside line is John Green, losing everything but that position that he gained. Sorry, that he didn't gain. Now he's all the way back into 17th, no 16th there, John Green. Not sure what's going on with him tonight in that Ferrari. He seems quite radical. And now Parry, oh, someone just lost there. I think it's Tavar Clark. And Tavar gets back on the acceleration and ahead of Marlon Young. Taking out Marlon Young in that one. That allows Tazio Bent to breathe a little now. But he's also lost that position to John Green. And it seems as though it's going to calm down. No, it's not. We've got Kelvin and Rope against Ambersley now. Ambersley goes into pit lane. First one to get in there. You see a lot of positions are here to be claimed. So he's going to take a close... Oh, Kurt Moss very, very close to Declan Daniel. We ride now with the man from Massive Motorsports. And they're both gaining on Ian Lance. Meanwhile, Kadeem Mohammed is way ahead with 7 seconds to his name. Declan Daniel will run that wide. And now they get back on the power. Where does the Aston Martin stand against the McLaren? The McLaren seems to be a bit faster now. Meanwhile, this is going on. Ian Lance has been able to get away from this now. Oh no, Parry! He's lost it here. He's going to lose multiple positions with that one. Oh, who is that? I think Tavar Clark has issues. Very much so, Tavar. Tavar going to have to watch yourself fight some around people. Just try to stay away from them. Alright. There you go, you have it. I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to pump this one for you. John Green is caning on Jaden Harrison. Just try to stay away from fights for the moment. Let's look back at this one. Oh no, Kurt Moss is even closer now. They've all settled down now, but what a very, very busy opening bunch of laps here. You see them now gaining on Ian Lance. It's mostly Kurt Moss who is gaining and continues to gain on Declan Daniel. It's actually up and down for the Jamaican against the Trinidadian. John Green and Jaden Harrison still fighting it out here. Ooh, John Green very close now to Jaden Harrison. Deja vu, maybe. Knock on wood wherever you are. He's gonna get a good exit here, John Green. And with that Beamer cutting such a huge hole, it should be. Nope, nope, not gonna happen. He had a look there on the inside, but nothing came of it. Looking ahead. Remember, this is a sprint race with a mandatory pit stop, and you must change your tires. These guys have got a pit window that is basically, I think it's about 25 minutes long to do so. So they'll be concentrating on saving tires, saving those brakes as well, because even that is simulated. As now Declan Daniel gets closer to Ian Lance, your championship leader, looking to claim even more points and retain his lead of the championship. Closest person to him is Kadeem Mohammed with 73 points. Declan has 79. Ian Lance is sitting in third position with 68 points. And so he's also going to be looking to hold on to this position here. And we know for sure he's one to hold on and defend his position for a lengthy. Oh, Cale Venaropa goes into pit lane. Oh, look at how close he is now. Goes on this outside line where he seems to be having the grip. Declan Daniel, you can see him gaining on this M4. Ian Lance moves over to block now. Gonna have to watch himself. He has to leave that room on the outside, and he does. While this is going on, don't discredit or don't forget, Kurt Moss is in this one, and he's not gonna let up as well. He holds on as if he's Lewis Hamilton at the Silverstone Grand Prix. Oh, just a little bit overshooting that turn there from Ian Lance. Right now with Declan Daniel down the front, straight away they go. You can see that Beamer just pull away slightly as Tazio, oh, he almost comes into contact with the M4. And he just backs off there now. He's run that wide, Lance. And so Declan Daniel is going to come back at him. Peter Arundel now goes into pit lane. This is the fight for second position and third at the same time. Kurt Moss now gains. Kadeem Mohammed has stretched his lead to 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. just had to back out of that one there, Kurt Moss. But he does have the pace to do the work that needs to be done as Michael Charles now goes into pit lane.
Thank you, Johnny.
Johnny steps aside as the leaders come through. They got close enough where he could have seen the blue flags, or where he got the blue flags rather. Your race leader, comfortable lead here, 9+ seconds to it. Is going to be contemplating pit strategy before the 16 minutes expires. Kimani Eastman, Michael Charles in pit lane. Someone's asking about the as Declan Daniel goes into pit lane now. That was the leader of the race with currently a 9-second lead. Declan Daniel, your championship leader, goes into pit lane. And it seems as though Daniel Williams, oh, I thought he had an incident there as I was seeing yellow flags for him, but it's that he came into pit lane, has made it all the way up into 6th position as well. There we have it. Now Julian Narcisse as well comes into pit lane, tries to get that car under 50 kilometers per hour. Someone's asking about the server. The server is based in Georgetown, Guyana. That is in South America. All right, so Daniel gets going again now. He exits into 6th position now. Oh! Javon Parry there comes across and is still fighting for position here. Nothing wrong with that, but he comes into contact with Daniel now. And it doesn't seem as though Daniel is quite happy about that one. You saw him slowing down just a bit there. Narcisse still in pit lane. He gets going now. He's going to exit in a 13th position. No, he's going to make the 12th. But Parry is closer. Jaden Harrison rather is closer to Tavar Clark. Tavar has still got issues with his internet connection. You can see the car just twitching there. So far, Kadeem Mohammed, Ian Letts, Kurt Moss, John Green have not pitted just yet. Andrew Marson has. You see Peter Arundel there behind these guys in 15th position. Peter, as now Jaden Harrison is fighting Tavar Clark, and I wouldn't want to do that if I was Jason, because he's got that issue there, Tavar, with the internet, and it's gonna teleport his car. But now he's coming under pressure from Arundel. On the inside line, he has a look-see. It's not gonna be possible there for Arundel. As we cover the halfway mark there, the race director, sorry, race control rather. Here comes Peter though. Hungry for this 14th position. Ian Lance and Kadeem Mohammed go into pit lane. Kadeem ahead of Ian. Kurt Moss now leads this race. John Green is going to come across them as well. And Kurt Moss now has an opportunity to open this gap here to Kadeem Mohammed. And see if he could at least jump Ian Lance in the pit stops. There's still a fight here going on between these three. Seems as though Tavar's internet has seen the better days. Ooh, you saw him jump there again. That's going to affect Jaden Harrison, who has to go to the inside line to prevent Peter Arundel from taking a shot at him. But Peter Arundel is hungry to get back up into the points here, as Javon Parry now goes into pit lane. The Trinidadian pressuring the Jamaican here now. Here we go, down the front straightaway we go once again. Tavar Clark tries to step aside here, but Jaden Harrison goes after him. I think Tavar's trying to stay out of the way. Is he? What's going on? Was that a double move? Now Peter Arundel. Yep, you can hear Jaden Harrison complain about it right there. Oh, Peter Arundel did not know that Tavar was going to give way. And he almost collided there with him. Tavar now goes off track because of that same issue, and unfortunately, we're going to lose him in this one. John Green now enters pit lane. What about Kurt Moss? Does he have any intention of going in this lap? No, he's not. Kurt Moss is not just yet ready, as John Green is still in pit lane. He's got damage to fix, I guess. But Kadeem Mohammed is waiting for that position to be handed back to him here. And Kurt Moss is just trying to dampen the 9 seconds or so. Actually, it would have been more, because at that time, Kurt Moss was in 4th position. John Green comes back out. He's in 13th position now, right behind that fight with Peter Arundel and Jaden Harrison. Oh no, Jaden Harrison and Peter Arundel involved in that one. Jaden might have had an issue here, and he's off to the side of the track. Oh man, look at the damage that's been there now. I think he's got damage to the steering as well. No. Just past the pit lane as well, so he's going to have to go all the way around here now with that damage. Going to lose a lot more time. Declan Daniel on a charge. He's got a fastest lap off the race, 1:36.247. Meanwhile, Daniel Williams has done a good job to claim some more positions here, and he's seeing, I think, Marlon Young ahead of him. But he's 3.6 seconds away from Michael Charles, who's in that 6th position. There you saw Michael's yellow Porsche right there. Oh no, Jaden Harrison has had another issue here. So that car has been damaged many more times here now. And he's going to have to watch how he comes back on the track. Quite unfortunate, but now Kurt Moss goes into pit lane. Kadeem Mohammed will regain the lead of this race. Ian Lance comes around the final 2 turns here and will regain second position. Kadeem Mohammed will come around and regain. Oh, Kurt Moss has done it! He has done it! He's gone ahead into second position now, ahead of Ian Lance and Declan Daniel. He's done so well with that space that he's had at the end of it all. And now he's brought himself back out into second position. But now, he's got a stop-go penalty of 30 seconds now, Moss. So he's messed that one up. Oh no. Taking a look back though, can Declan Daniel close this gap that he has here to Ian Lance? Kadeem Mohammed has increased his lead over Ian Lance in the pit stops there, due to the fact of Ian probably getting into traffic and being slowed down. Here is the Cayman Islander. He's trying to get a custom livery on the car, but for some reason he's not got the files correct. And I feel so bad about it because I want him, it's a very nice livery, I want him to get the livery on the car so we can see how nice it is on this M4. Unfortunately, he's got to run these. Oh, he's gaining there on Kurt Moss. You can see Kurt Moss now in view of the Cayman Islander. Daniel Williams getting closer now to Michael Charles. Ride with the Guyanese. On the chase now. 1.4 seconds separates them. Oh no! Williams having a time of his life here in this Porsche. Lost a bit of time there to Michael Charles. Oh, and he's run that really deep now, Williams. He's currently sitting 9th in the championship with just 3 races out of 5 to his name. Trying to break that toe, but he's got no worries. He almost lost it there, Mikel. So he's going to lose some time now to Williams, and he's gone way, way deep into turn 1. Kurt Moss, I'm seeing Kurt Moss in pit lane, is that correct? Yes, he is. He served that 30-second penalty now. He gets out behind Ambersley. And he's got Narcisse right behind him. Daniel Williams well within a second now to Michael Charles. Pit lane is about to close. Take a look now, Williams. Oh, Michael Charles has run that really wide, and now Williams is going to have a really great run on the Trinidadian here. So he gets to close a lot of time now. He's 5/10 away from this spot, 5th position. Where can he get it done? Very tight set of turns coming up. He runs that really wide now, Daniel. Not sure why he would want to do that if he did, but you're not going to get the grip out there on those marbles. With the pit lane about to close, I just want to see as Kurt Moss makes a move against Ambersley. Oh, Daniel Williams. Where will this pass occur? He's got to keep it on track, both of them. Just to show you that Peter has the pace. He's the fastest man on track at the moment with a 1:38.130. Sorry, 1:36.125 is his best. I'm not sure Daniel Williams can do this. It's proving difficult for him. As much as he's pushing, he's also pushing Mikel along. Let's ride now with the Guyanese. Great bit of racing here from the two of them, and it seems as though Michael Charles has just got that Porsche hooked up better than Daniel Williams. Daniel heavy on the brake now, can read the lettering here on the decals of that Porsche. Have a look on the inside, has he? Trying to pressure the Trinidadian to make a mistake. And he cannot get it done. Another lap begins. Michael Charles continues to hold on to this 5th position for dear life, and now Williams loses the rear end and catches it. Game over for now. We've got just under 7.5 minutes to go. Kurt Moss able to increase the gap there to Ambersley, but now he's gaining on Eastman. Here he goes. He's gaining. He's gaining. He's putting that Aston Martin to work. And Kimani has probably seen better days than a huge Aston Martin in his rearview mirrors. Here he comes now. Meanwhile, Daniel Williams is getting closer to Michael Charles. He tries to get a better exit here, Kurt Moss. Can he get it done now? Great shot here from the helicam. He's looking on the inside, but he's not close enough to get a great dive on the way. He's gonna try the outside line now. Does he get the footing to do it? He's alongside, heavy on the brake. Gets it done, Kurt Moss. That's where you see the difference in experience. Kimani Eastman could not hold on, or did not even try rather to hold on. He's dismissed. Back now with Daniel Williams against Michael Charles. He's managed to get back under half a second to the Trinidadian. He's gaining. He's gaining. And he's doing so well under pressure, Michael Charles. Oh no, Cale Vaden Roper's had an incident. I can see flags there on track for him. Oh, it's Declan Daniels now within a second to Ian Lance. I've been explaining to you how important that is for Daniel. Let's take you now to them. Declan, your championship leader, on the 6th round of this 8th round championship, needs these points more than ever to hold on, because Kadeem Mohammed, who trails him in the championship, is leading this race by now almost 20 seconds. That man is a bullet. I can see Rike Racing saying Kimani usually concedes if he knows you're faster. Well, that's good on him. Let's Kurt Moss by. And Kurt Moss has already given himself a 5-second buffer against him. Unfortunately, if he wants that 6th position, he's going to have to claim 21 seconds against Daniel Williams. Daniel, meanwhile, has lost that pace to Charles. He's now 2 seconds away from the Trinidadian, and I think that's race over for him. But who's not 2 seconds away and yet 6/10ths away is Declan Daniel against Ian Lance. Trinidadian versus Cayman Islander here. Now let's ride on board with the Trinidadian. Got a bit of fighting here between Julian Narcisse and Peter Arundel. My goodness, they're neck and neck. Very, very close here. I think Peter Arundel made the move, and now he's trying to get away. Tazio Bent against Cale Vaden Roper now. Cale running out really wide there. And Ian Lance is just opening up the pace now against Declan Daniel. He has claimed 2 seconds so far against Kadeem Mohammed to put him 20 seconds away. So Declan's going to have to work even more. And no! Daniel Williams. All sorts of issues now for the Guyanese. He's probably driven the wheels off of this car. And now, what do you know? Kurt Moss has got an opportunity here, 15 seconds away. Take a look back up the field. Javon Parry sees another yellow flag here. I think he's letting the leaders by as he's being lapped. Have a look at Declan Daniel now. Continues to close the gap here. Track temp continues to decrease here. We started off at 37 degrees Celsius and now it's at 34. Here we go, it's on now for the second position of this race. This is what we've been waiting for, and it's the final lap the leader's on. K.D. Muhammad would have already crossed the line here, and now Ian Lentz and Declan Daniel have got one more lap to get it done. Declan Daniel, it's going to be a fight here to the line because Ian is not going to let go so easily. Just remember, folks, if this is the first time you're joining us, hit that like and subscribe button. Put the notification bell on because you do not want to miss when we go live. Every Sunday, except for July, we're going to take a break there in July, December and January as well. Is when we take our season break. But every other month and every other Sunday after that, we get the show on the road. As you can see in the background there, I think Peter Arundel and Ambersley's also taking it there for the final point of the race. Ambersley is fighting against Peter Arundel. For the time being, Peter is ahead. But right now, Declan Daniel is trying to get more points in the bag here against Ian Lentz for this second position. Final lap of the race. He's going to go wide here, as he usually does. Declan Daniel is going to hope to get a great exit. Does he? Doesn't seem so for the time being. Very good under the fence there is Ian Lentz. Doesn't seem as though Declan Daniel will be able to get it done. Kadeem Mohammed claims the win of this race. Looking on the inside is Declan Daniel, but no, Ian Lentz puts that very huge BMW M4 in the way, and Ian Lentz will hold on to the lead of this, to the second position of this race, and Declan Daniel will come third. 1, 2, 3, give me the front straight away, please. 1, 2, 3, please give me the front straight away. Thank you. Andrew Marson doing pretty well here to claim those positions to get back in fourth.
Declan, what a spectacular drive, brother.
Hold on, guys, hold on. People are still racing. So Marston's going to come across the line there in fourth. Michael Charles is going to hold on from Daniel Williams, who came back there at the end for fifth. Daniel Williams sixth. Kurt Moss made his way back into seventh. Probably could have gotten something better here, Kurt Moss. Peter Arundel, unfortunately, after qualifying second, will only see 8th position. Imani Eastman right behind him in 9th, and Joni Ambersley will bring up your top 10. Julian Narcisse will get 11. Cale Vayner-Roper 12. Javon Parry will get 13. Very exciting race for Javon Parry, I might say. Marlon Young in 14th position. Tazio Bent, already back in pit lane, will get 15th. Jaden Harrison will get 17th. I'm not seeing John Green here on the list. Might have bumped out of this one. But here we go. This is your race winner. We're currently waiting for the other guys to come around now. Mic test 1 2. You guys got me? Mic test 1 2. You guys hear me?
Yep.
All right. What's a race there from you guys now? Just let me get here. Hold on. Gonna get the interviews on the way. You guys just shut your engines off for me, please. That'll be a good one. All right, we're gonna start first with Declan Daniel. Declan, unfortunately, not what you wanted here in this event, I suppose, being the championship leader to Kadeem Mohammed, losing not just 1 but 2 positions here. Talk us through that one.
Yeah, well, it ended up being a really good race. Yeah, close. Brilliant driving, bro. It really started off terribly. I don't know who was at fault for that incident at the start, but that was terrible. That caused me a huge amount of damage. I drove the entire first stint basically handicapped there. So, congrats to Kadeem, but I really couldn't. I couldn't compete with that damage. I elected to pits and take the repair. Much faster second stint, but I also got hit second stint. But that's fine. It ended up being a really good race. Really good race.
It did, and it seems as though you just couldn't get past Ian there as well there with that very huge BMW M4.
That BMW is wider than that.
As we take you now to Ian. Ian, doing spectacular things here with his BMW, man.
Yeah, thanks. It was a good race. I started with my tires way out.
Sorry, we can't hear you.
Mic check?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I'm saying it was a good race. My tire pressures were way out, like way out. My PSI was high for all my tires, so I made some adjustments. I said, okay, when I pit, I'm gonna adjust. I did it the opposite way, so everything was super low, so I had no pace, no consistency. I was holding on for dear life, but it was really fun.
All right, thank you there, Ian, Lance, and Kadeem Mohammed. Bro, you've done it with 20 seconds in the bag. How did you do it?
Well, first, the choice to switch to this car was the best decision I made in my life. Because if I had the Corsair, I don't think I would have gone around here. But I wasn't looking for the win because that was a pretty tricky track. I mean, yeah, not really I don't favor it, but I got it done. So yeah, and in the end, in the second stint, I was looking at the timing, and I was seeing that Ian and Declan were pretty close. So I was like, who can get second? So how the championship will look. So yeah, that's satisfied with the result. Can't complain at all.
All right, most definitely. All right, thanks a lot there, Kadeem Mohammed, and congratulations, guy. I think Kadeem might be edging out now into the lead of this championship. Let's just check. Yes, he has. He's gone ahead now of Declan Daniel. 98 points to Kadeem Mohammed, followed by Declan Daniel, 94 points. Ian Lance has 86. Peter Arundel, unfortunately, is now ahead of Dominic Charles, but has lost out majorly in that one. 51 points in top 5. Coming in 5th position is Dominic Charles with 50 points. All right, thanks a lot, guys, for coming out tonight and joining us in this one. I'll step away now to close off the stream. Have a good one. See you next weekend. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. This was an eventful race from the start to the finish. Oh man, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I hope you guys did too. Don't forget to hit a like and subscribe on the way out, because that helps us get the YouTube algorithm going, and it's better for us, for other people to see our stream, because it's going to be showing up on the recommendations list. So go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. All right, thanks a lot, guys, for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. And remember, every Sunday this championship has 3 rounds remaining. Sorry, that's 2 rounds remaining. And so we're going to go do this again next weekend. We're going to Hungaroring. All right, so check us out for that. Same time, same place. Hit that like and subscribe button with the notification bell so you know when we go live and when we post our videos. All right, thanks a lot for joining us.